viewers. I hope this video finds you well. Today, there's a couple topics that are deeply on my heart, and I feel really like I need to address right now. This video is going to be about America. This is going to be about my thoughts, my views, what I'm seeing happening in this country. I grew up amongst many people that truly did hold America on a high pedestal. Like I remember as a kid growing up, a lot of people, a lot of elderly people would talk about how blessed we are to live in this country because it's the best country. We're so blessed here. Now, also take note that many of the people saying those things haven't experienced life in another country at all. They literally have stayed in America their whole lives. For me personally, for some reason, I always wanted to be elsewhere. I guess from a young age, maybe I was not blind to what's happening here. Now, as I've gotten older, it's become more and more clear what's happening. The thing about the United States politics, I'm just going to speak very openly about this. It seems that the way it works is that, right, it's a system. This is a system. I'm just going to say that many of the systems that exist and are at play, especially in America, I'm talking about America, I'm talking to my American people. And when I say that, I am talking to anybody who is living on these lands. Because at this point, that is what America is. I have so many loved ones who came here from other places. They're like, what the heck is going on? Let me tell you what's going on. Well, these people already know what's going on, but let me tell you. Addiction. Okay. Okay, addiction. I'm not even going to say drugs because I'm talking about addiction. I'm talking about addiction to the screen. I'm talking about addiction to the chemicals that are pumped in and placed in our food. I'm talking about sex addiction, pornography addiction. I'm talking about the music that is mainstream in this country. I'm talking about okay, I haven't even touched on this topic yet. I'm talking about cigarettes, I'm talking about alcohol, I'm talking about meth, heroin, cocaine, ecstasy, everything. Okay, everything. I'm talking about caffeine, I'm talking about these sugary drinks that are made with nothing but shit. Pardon my language, but also I'm not sorry about it. How am I gonna get this point across without saying the truth? By using this word. Oh, let me tell you something else. Pharmaceuticals. Oh, that's gonna be a whole nother topic because I have so much to say about the medical system here in the United States. Maybe I will make that video next tonight and I will post it. So, okay. So what I'm seeing, well, yes, addiction is a big, big problem. And the thing that's getting these people so deeply into these addictions, I would say one is this amount of stress that this American life, this these American politics, I'm going to say these politics, these systems in place, it's all a mental construct. This is what people do not realize. People who have not changed their minds are still living within these tight bonds of anxiety, shame, fear, 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 fear. That is what American politics is based on. The problem that I'm seeing, like, okay, I'm gonna give an example because I just saw something about it. And it said, yeah, Trump today apparently announced to this country that there are only two genders. This is one man. This is one man out of all the people in the whole entire world. Y'all, I'm really getting on my soapbox right now. I'm really passionate about this, and people really need to accept, stop denying what's going on. Most people, they'll turn their face away because it's too much. It is too much. These politics are too much. These politicians are too much. To think that they can dictate all of the people in the same way. The first thing I'm gonna say, I know I've already said many things. What I'm gonna say about this is that there are so many different types of people all over the place having different experiences, especially when people are actually coming to the truth of who they are as individuals. Okay? We are taught in America to all function the same, to all operate the same, to work and work and work and work, stress our minds out trying to pay for housing, trying to pay for food, trying to pay for insurance, trying to pay for, let me think what else. I know you already thought of something else because there's so many things that we have to pay for. Oh, healthcare. Like I said, the Western healthcare system is fucked up. The American healthcare system is fucked up. It is a business. It has nothing to do with your well-being. Sometimes they can help you be better physically, sometimes. But sometimes it's just that they'll put you on medications to suppress what is actually happening in your body. It is all about suppression. And what I'm going to teach you right now, if you don't already know, is that healing is about letting those things come to the surface. It is energy. Our bodies carry within them our emotions, the stories of our ancestors, all of this information we store in our physical body. We cannot reach a place of better well-being and better, I don't want to say health. I don't really like this word anymore, especially how much the word healthcare is used. And it says hell, like hell. It's hell. I'm on my soapbox. I personally, I feel so good to be on this soapbox, to be speaking, and to know that this message is going to be shared because truly, truly, there are maybe, okay, I know that I'm just gonna give an analogy. There are 5 people in power who say this is the rules of this whole country. Let me tell you something. Every single person in this country matters. Your voice matters. Your experience matters. What you know matters. Your wisdom matters. Okay? It is only when we become silent and when we submit to these stupid, ignorance based protocols, ways of living, like stupid. I'm telling you, stupid and based in ignorance. That is what the American hierarchy, the people at the top, that is what they want in order to control this country. Is so that people will look at them and see, oh, this is how it is. This is what I'm supposed to do in my life. No, like you're living life. Don't you think there's more to it? Don't you think there's more to this experience than just working a 9 to 5 job and being so exhausted and stressed and living out all these addictions because of the intense deprecation of our well beings? Don't you think there's more? Seriously, if all of these buildings and all of these little. If all of these things weren't here and you were just on the earth, not listening so much to what somebody is saying. Seriously, even to listen to the President of the United States is just listening to what somebody is saying. It's just one person. Yeah, people will come together in masses and agree with each other or disagree. It's just how it is. But like, what I want to see is I want to see people starting to think for themselves, to literally look out at the world around you and decide what you think about it. Decide what's important to you. Decide what you want to contribute in life and then do it. Stop listening so much to what people are saying. Like, it's actually crazy because in this old timeline and in this old paradigm that many people are still living in, you see, it becomes an old timeline because there are people existing in a newer and better timeline that's more wholesome, more aligned, more beneficial to us. Beneficial. At the end of the day, I know I'm going on this rant. I'm on, but like truly, at the end of the day, what I'm speaking these messages for is for the purpose that we can all come to a better way of existing, a better way of living, more loving, more restful. Like, we need to find the life within us because as an American people, I can say we are almost like zombies. Most people that I see in the world around me, are like zombies, depressed, no energy, no personality. It's heartbreaking. It truly is heartbreaking. it's truly heartbreaking. It's because everything about this place is like poison. You can create a better life here. I'm not trying to say you can't, you know? There are many people doing it. Eating better. Eating real food. Eating real food. Can we start with that? Eating real food. Breathing real air. Walking on the real earth. Okay, with your feet. With your toes. Come on now. Like, let's get back to what's real. That's one of the other videos I need to make. Welcome to the real world. We need to talk about what's the real world. We're in a crazy time, y'all. This is such a crazy time to just be witnessing, because so many things are shifting. So many things are crumbling and being rebuilt. Okay? I do have great hope for what is to come. I do. But I know it's not just gonna happen, because we have a lot of things we need to we have a lot of action we have to take in order for this place to start looking better and feeling better and truly being better. I want to see that. I don't want to see this freaking American bullshit anymore, because these politics, like, honestly, these systems are out of hand, and it's just because people are fearful and they just submit, even they don't agree. No, just start creating something that is better. Literally create it and do it. Live your life in that way. Nobody can tell you how you live your life. It's only you who gives your power to other people, even people you never even met. Seriously. Why are American people worshiping these politics when we ain't never even met them? We ain't ever even walked by their side, had a conversation, had any interaction. Why? Let's talk about this. We need to start taking back our sense of like ourselves. We do need to dive into the fear that we have been systematically like avoiding. You know, it's not that we're just choosing that. It's both ways. Like, we've been taught to like operate in this treacherous, terrible way, like ignoring like that we're even like human, or that we're even souls, like having an experience. Like, we're freaking been taught to be robots, and it's literally just to give money to the system to benefit this system. It's not even benefiting the people. Some things are benefiting the people. I will say there are some good things in place, but those things are not at a higher level. They're at a more local level. And that was going to be my point, that we just have to bring our focus on a local level. Focus on the people you see around you every day. Focus on the leaders of your community. If you have an idea, if you need to lead in some way, connect to the leaders of your society, and then also become a leader. Be a leader. It's not about politics anymore. I'm telling you, there's strength in numbers. And that is what has gotten America to the place it is at today, because we've been brainwashed to think you all have to act the same way. I'm just teaching you don't have to act all the same way. Seriously, like, take care of yourself. I think self-sufficiency is powerful and important. Take care of yourself. Take care of yourself. Be wise, be smart. Oh, I'll just leave that. Be wise, be smart, take care of yourself. But truly, like, this country, the politics in this country do not encourage self-sufficiency. And again, I'm coming back to the fact, why are we worshiping so much these people in power that we actually don't even know? Okay, bring it to a more local level. Things are going to be crazy. Things are crazy. If you didn't realize, things are crazy. And they're going to just, everything's going to keep taking its turn. So you have to be strong. You have to focus on what is really actually important, which is not centered in any of these politics at all. It's actually centered in spirit and in God, to put it simply. Okay? Our relation to God. We all have it, even if you don't think so. The magnificent being you are didn't just happen. The politics didn't create that. I just want to dismantle this worship of politics, because it's really messing with people and it really fucks people's minds up. I'm telling you. So anyway, that's my soapbox for today. I feel, yeah, there are a lot of solutions at hand, for sure. There's a lot of light at hand. There's great light accessible to us. You just gotta know where to look. It's not even about knowing where to look, but it's about seeking. So, anyway, goodbye all.